Nigeria, a land of restless ambition. Every dawn, millions rise chasing one dream, to make it. But in this country, the road to success is not a single path, it splits like a forked river. On one side flows the current of power, where influence, proximity to government, and political connections shape destinies. On the other runs the current of flight, the diaspora dream, where passports become keys, and airports are gates to possibility. Yet behind every success story lies a question few dare to ask. Which path truly builds a nation? And that's where our story begins, with two young men, born under the same sky but chasing success in opposite directions. Hey, welcome to Hot Take. If you love thrilling content as much as we do, go ahead and subscribe. Let's dive in together. Meet Hassan and Adeshina. Both brilliant, both ambitious, both products of Nigeria's finest universities. They shared the same cramped hostel rooms, the same late-night power cuts, the same dreams whispered under flickering bulbs. But they did not share the same vision of success. For Hassan from Kano, the future lay in Abuja. He admired those who turned proximity to power into prosperity, the men who entered government circles and emerged as contractors, industrialists, and billionaires. To him, the National Assembly was not just a building, it was a gateway. He often quoted Dangote, "I didn't inherit wealth, I created it." Yet even Dangote's rise was intertwined with the corridors of power, nurtured by policy, by opportunity, by being close to where decisions are made. So, after graduation, Hassan didn't chase jobs abroad, he chased influence. He took internships in ministries, volunteered for politicians, learned the language of lobbying. Within years, he found himself managing logistics for a senator's campaign. The rewards came slowly at first, then suddenly. Contracts, contacts, access. By his early 30s, Hassan had opened a construction firm. By 40, he owned estates in Abuja. To the world, he had made it, a self-made man, though the ladder he climbed was carved from government wood. But his wealth rose and fell with political tides. When his party lost power, so did his contracts. And for the first time, Hassan realized how fragile prosperity could be when it depends on who holds the pen in government. Adeshina's story took a different route. Born in Lagos, he grew up watching older cousins Jakba, fleeing the country in search of something better. His heroes weren't politicians or contractors, they were those who made it out. Software engineers in Canada, nurses in the UK, Uber drivers in Texas who sent home more in a month than local bankers earned in a year. To Adeshina, the world was the market, not the ministry. So, while Hassan was building networks in Abuja, Adeshina was building documents, ALTS, transcripts, visa applications. He finally secured a student visa to the United States, leaving Nigeria with one suitcase, one laptop, and one promise, to make his family proud. The early years were brutal. He juggled classes and night shifts, cleaning offices to pay rent, wiring whatever remained back home. But he persisted. By his late 20s, he joined a tech startup. By 35, he had permanent residence, a remote job with global clients, and savings his parents never dreamed possible. Still, Adeshina's success came with a quiet loneliness. He missed home, struggled with identity, and watched from afar as his country drifted, brain drain replacing brain gain. His dollars helped his family survive, but he couldn't help wondering, was he building something, or just escaping something? Their stories are not unique. They echo across Nigeria's two economies, one powered by political capital, the other by human capital. Today, Nigeria's richest individuals like Aliko Dangote, Abdulsamad Rabiu, and Femi Otedola all made their fortunes at home, not abroad. They represent the northern and southern elite who understood that true industrial power lies in production, not migration. And globally, that principle holds true. Elon Musk didn't become the world's richest man by leaving America. He built Tesla and SpaceX within its system of innovation. Jeff Bezos didn't seek greener pastures. He created Amazon from a small garage in Seattle. Bernard Arnault built LVMH in France, shaping the global luxury market from home soil. Their success wasn't about escape, it was about expansion. They built where they stood and the world came to them. But beyond the billionaire class, millions of Southerners have turned migration into survival. In 2023, Nigerian diaspora remittances exceeded $20 billion, accounting for almost 6% of GDP, money that feeds families, pays tuition, and keeps local economies alive. Yet, unlike the Dangotes and the Otedolas, few of these contributors can build factories or employ thousands. Their wealth is scattered, powerful but fragmented, personal but not national. Meanwhile, the northern model, wealth through governance, creates local billionaires but national dependency. The southern model, wealth through migration, creates global workers but local fragility. One is centralized, the other is scattered. One sustains power, the other sustains people. Years later, Hassan and Adeshina meet again, this time at an economic conference in Lagos. Hassan steps out in a finely tailored kaftan, flanked by aides and security, his name now mentioned in policy rooms and newspaper headlines. Adeshina walks in from the exhibition hall, laptop in hand, his company's logo gleaming on the projector screen, a startup born abroad but now seeking to build at home. They shake hands, two men who chose different rivers, both successful in their own right. And as they talk, they realize something deeper. Nigeria is already flowing with both currents, power and passport, and the nation's true strength lies in bridging them. Because real progress will not come from politics alone, nor from migration alone, but from the moment every Nigerian decides to build, wherever they stand. So whether your path is through power or passport, make it count, not just for yourself, but for the nation that gave you the dream.